Hi, I'm Bob McKenna. We just showed you a quick romance run through, 2 times through the minor section, 2 times through the major section, and I'm going to do what I can to help get you playing it. It's not that crazy difficult. The major section's a little bit trickier. The minor section, even by itself, is really beautiful, and it's a nice way to meet girls and have a good time. So uh, here's an open A. If you like to tune to that, I use my iPhone to get my tuning notes earlier. And you're going to start. It's a great way to show the chord progressions too in a simplistic way. Right hand, you just want to have it dangle. Meaning just shake it out a little bit, loosely, comfortably, like a dead man's hand. And when you look at your thumb facing your index finger, they should have an X, but it should be very, very tall, skinny X. And that's an appropriate way. You don't plant your foot. Your wrist should be kind of a loose bend, comfortably, resting over the side of the guitar. Open notes on the thumb, usually for the 6th, 5th, and 4th string. Now the arpeggio technique's not that crazy tough. See if I can get a good camera angle on it. Ring, middle, index. Pretty much just all the way through the tune. It starts out on the B. I'd recommend the 4th finger. I'm trying to fight the glare here. It's a cloudy day. I don't know why I'm getting so much glare today, but we'll do what we can. Open E. Opening E again. A, G, F sharp, E, open E, G, B, to the E, which is on a classical guitar, it's right at the 12th fret where the body meets the neck. If it's an acoustic guitar, you might meet at the 14th fret, so it would be that double marker. You don't get markers on these. So, but you can hear it. Open, G, B. So in a minor chord, that's 1, 3, minor 3, 5, 1, or 8. That's in the minor section, excuse me. D, C, use your pinky because you can slam under this A minor chord right here. Here's the only time you use your whole hand is a B7 chord, 7th fret, flat 9, so it's just 1 fret above the 8th fret on the ring finger. To the 7, which is your 11th fret. So that's from the B, C, D sharp, E, and that's called a harmonic minor, usually used for harmonies, thanks to this Australian fella whose name I forget right now. I'm going to give you some more credit. He's had some great videos. Back to an E minor chord. 5, 7, 5. That's your B, A, G, F sharp, then your cowboy B7. E minor, G, E. Get down below the second. So your B7, if you're not familiar in this position, you would use your 2nd finger for your B on your A string, 2nd fret. You would use an E, the D sharp with your 1st finger, but you're not going to be really you don't need that note for this, but you just make the position get B. So it's pinky, 2nd fret, once again. Bass should be just once every two bars, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. E minor with your D string, A string, E string, E string again. That's once through. the minor section. Not too much stuff. They indicate you can play it once and repeat the minor section, and then play the major section with a repeat, closing with one time through again on the minor section. It's optional. If you're just at a function, playing a gig, a wedding, and you just need to fill some space, it's a great little tune for that too. So we'll just do a quick run through one time. We'll pretend it's the second time in the minor section. I'll show you the major. Major. You hear the big shift from major to minor there. So it's like your E major chord, and you're going to play the same note up here. It's the melody. La 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 la. 4th fret, 2nd fret, open on the E string. B7. It's a B chord, but you're going to sus4 to the E note on the 2nd string. La 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 la. That's a chromatic adjustment outside of the chord, but so your B7 chord, like a B chord, B7 chord, and in this case you moved your right fingers to the B string. And the pinky from the 4th fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret. La 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 on the. That's the only time in the tune you're really going to shift to those other strings off of the E, B, G. Yeah, just shift it. Shift up to the 7th fret. So it's B7. La, 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 la. The melody is just. But you're just doing. If I can get a better picture without my fingers in the way. But you're playing a B note on the bass. So you can use either your your ring finger, or your small finger there. No real big. I have to play it in tune to keep the place. So. No, la da 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 da. I said something wrong over. The melody is actually. So here's your E chord, just like this E chord that you're familiar with, like rock and roll kind of. But you're just playing like if you were playing A with. You're just playing it up here, and you need your pinky for the melody. That's still an E chord. You're still playing these notes. You might recognize that from the 6/4 scale is. So that's why I showed you those earlier. So chromatic walk down. A note on a C sharp in the melody. Once again. You could play A here, but you can play an open A as well. A little less work to do. this is your B chord, but you're actually playing a 6 in the melody, the 6th scale degree of the B chord. 5, 6. And then bass note goes just like you did in the minor one before. This is major, and you're just in your open E position. To the major section. E. There's a B before it. E. Chromatic walk to the A. B with a 6 in a melody. 7. E chord. Excuse me. One more time. E major. B. B with a 9 in the melody. E. Stays in E. A. B. Minor section again. I did speed it up the last time, but you can strive toward that. Play it nice and melody, nice and even, and then you can just pick up the tempos a little bit. It's a good way to just warm up your hand. I hope that works for you. Thanks, guys. Romance.